playoff games have unfolded against San Francisco, you haven't been on the field. You haven't had that many touches against them. Are you excited to show what you can do against that defense, having it kind of diminished for different reasons those two times?
Yeah, I mean, I'm always excited, another opportunity to go out there and show what we can do. I played them, 2020 when me and Rico played. I think we beat them. But, last game I was hurt, so I couldn't finish the game out. So, yeah, this will be a big one for me.
How frustrating was it to watch that playoff game from the sidelines after that injury?
It was frustrating, especially when I got hurt. We were in the red zone, about to score, driving the ball. We had a good drive going, and then that kind of killed the momentum. And then I felt like I kind of let my team down, so it hurt.
Talk about the challenge of going against the defensive line and defensive front as talented as San Francisco.
It's definitely going to be a challenge. These first 4 games, we've been going against some pretty good, stout D-line so far. So, we're looking forward to the challenge.
And talk about the benefit of going against your own defensive line here in Dallas and practice every day and how that prepares you to go against a team like San Francisco.
Yeah, just going against that defense every day at practice, one of the best defenses in the league. You can only get better. It's just iron sharpening iron, so when we're ready to play when we get onto the field.
Even though you were hurt and there was nothing you could do about it, you felt like you let the team down, even with an injury?
Yeah, it hurt once you're so invested. You got so much vested into the season. And, you got goals and you know where you want to be, but it hurts once you get cut short like that.
When you look at Christian McCaffrey's game, how impressive is it what he's able to do and how he's able to move around the field? What stands out to you when you look at his tape?
His versatility. Being a playmaker, wherever he's at on the field, whether he's lined up in the slot, running routes, catching the ball out of the backfield, running in between the tackles, just being a physical player and just being able to make plays all over the field.
Who mimics him in practice this week for you guys?
I think we'll have a bunch of different guys trying to take that role on.
What's Mike like during the install, during the week for you guys?
Mike, he's a pretty chill guy, all the way Pittsburgh. Install-wise, it's pretty much the same, week by week. He gives us our details, things that we need to key in on and focus in for the game and, just let it go from throughout the week.
What does all the way Pittsburgh mean?
Man, the accent, everything, just everything about him.
So many of you guys talk about the importance of getting into a rhythm. It seems like Mike's really spreading the ball around this year. Is that hurt or helps him with you guys?
I would say it definitely helps. Definitely helps us, especially in the long run. When teams can't just lock in on 1 or 2 guys and they have to, respect everybody on the field. So it helps us in the long run.
Is this defense any different from the last couple times we've seen them?
They're still physical. They're a great defense. They got great guys up front. They got a good group of guys in the secondary, linebackers. So, it's a solid defense. We're looking forward to the challenge.
Trent Williams calls this an ice bag game.
How would you describe your emotions when you got hurt in that playoff game? Were you angry? Were you sad? What were they?
Most so just frustrated, that I couldn't help the team be out there and, help us try to get a win.
Trent Williams calls this an ice bag game when you guys play against each other. Can you think of another team that's as physical as San Francisco post-game? How you guys are feeling?
I would say probably Washington. That's another physical team that we play. So, yeah, about the same.
But lots of ice after San Francisco?
Definitely.
Rico is coming on strong this season. He's dealing with the hip injury right now. In the event, he can't go on Sunday. And Malik Davis sees elevation. What do you guys see as far as what Malik brings to the table?
Malik, he's a guy that's capable of, making every play on the field. He's a guy, he didn't make the 53, but, you always have to be ready for that moment, especially in the league. It's a long season, so just always being ready will be key for him.
Do you remember last year, I don't know if your teammates had talked about when Trent Williams had walked in between the pregame warm-ups when kickers were warming up, and is that psychological warfare? Did that bother you guys at all, that kind of thing?
I don't remember that.
Yeah, that happened before. That was in pregame. Yeah, I don't know if guys.
Was that last year?
Yeah, before the playoff game. Yeah.
Yeah, I missed that one.
Yeah, you missed that one.
I missed that
I
one.
know it was a. I know they talked about it.
Cameras, Cal.
Yeah, we hadn't really put much thought into that. Yeah.
Those mind games that they play. How do you feel about something like that?
It's just a part of the game. We're going out there, we're competing. We're being physical, we're hitting each other, so it all comes with it.
It's all about persistence, right?
Tony, how much does the recent history, the 2 playoff losses, still stand?
We definitely have it, in the back of our minds, just that disappointment, that feeling. But, at this point, we're just using that as motivation, leaving the past in the past, and we're ready for this year.
Are Are you guys tired of talking about how frustrating those games were?
Definitely. You know, it's definitely bringing up those tough games like that, especially in the playoffs. But you know, it's something that we got to do and get better.
Your next 2 games going back to California, obviously, you know, Oxnard training camp, you guys have a huge California Cowboys contingent. What are you expecting from the Cowboys fans in this 49ers game?
I'm expecting for them to show up, show out. You know, we travel a lot, so I feel like most of the time when we travel, it almost turns into a home game. So, yeah, we definitely need the fans to show up, show out.
Tony, what makes Fred Warner an elite linebacker? Where would you rank him out of linebackers you faced?
He's definitely up there. He's one of the best backers in the league. Just, you know, his speed, you know, his IQ for the game, the way that he's able to, you know, always be in the right positions. He's a sure tackler, a guy that you got to be aware of on the field.
Does he hit different?
Yeah, he's a hard hitter.
Tony, this will be the third time you play the 49ers in 18 months. Does it almost feel like a divisional game where you kind of, you know, you play a team once and you get them again that season?
Kind of, yeah. You can say it's starting to get that feeling to it. Yeah.
How does that feel to you?
I look forward to those games. Big games, you know, you're on the big stage, everybody's looking. So, you know, we're looking forward to that moment.
Tony, you guys have had your games against them. How aware are you of the past history these franchises have against each other?
I mean, you definitely have to be aware of the history. You know, just watching tape, you know, watching tape from this year, a couple years back, you know, just to, you know, get a feel for how they like to do things.
Tony, is the defense still the same or different with Steve Wilkes now as defensive coordinator?
For the most part, everything's pretty much the same. Yeah.
Tony, you guys talk about the meaning of this game, or is it just kind of understood?
It's understood at this point. It's not much talk we need to do about it.
Thanks, Tom.
Thanks.
Thank you, Tony.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks.